Test telephone switch to arm light on.
Switching command to internal. Fuel tank pressure. 9, 8, ignition. Main stage. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Fuel tank pressure.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Division 2 KINGSEAT match. Couldn't resist, Sean. Sorry. Hello, everyone. Welcome once again. Well, Monday, it certainly was an interesting battle between Mike Maloney and Ram Guevara. Mike coming out on top in a thrilling fashion, pulling off quite some big numbers, and we could see the same here in this close-knit affair in division number 2. We've got, well, Mike Sigall taking on Jordan Meyer, William Stewart, Sean Green, Nick DeShera. Well, buddy, it's good to see you.
Well, it is great to be here. Thank you so much for having me. And this one's going to be a great one with Mike Sigall and Jordan Meyer. I'm looking forward to a absolute bloodbath between these two players, figuratively speaking.
Yeah, no, it really lines up to be a potential really great matchup. One leg differential in between these guys. They played the same amount of games. So, yeah, what can you say there? And then you've also got, well, the MPR. The MPR is 0.02. That's crazy.
And it's weird because it's 4th and 5th best overall, right? Which is just how awesome Division 2 typically is, where it's never typically the highest average. It's never the highest 9-mark counts. It's never, the person who has the highest percentage, win percentage even, because they are 3rd and 4th in that overall. But it's about timing shots and who has that big performance in that big moment. Mike Sigall had it a couple weeks ago, average of 5.04. Can Jordan Meyer reach that level? Because I think if both of these guys play their A game, we could see a 5.0 plus from both of them. Do you agree with that?
It's difficult to call. It really is, because you don't know what kind of it was Mike pulling out that performance just off. Is he capable of doing it again? Is Jordan Meyer capable of doing it? We don't know. So it's going to be a tight one. I think that this one very well could go a 9-8. It's anyone's game. I think you could go either way, and I'd say, you know what, good call, because you could even go 9-6, and I'd say good call, because it very well could go that way as well. I just don't know, man. I got the slight edge Jordan just because, I don't know, maybe because I know him, and I'm thinking he could possibly pull it out, but we'll see.
And I am going to go slide edge Mike because the right call is Sigall. I mean, that's obvious because it rhymes. So I think that's perfect to pick Philly there. But I agree with you. I think it is a 9-8, 9-7 type of battle either way. Now, that being said, we thought that was the case on Monday, and look, egg on our face. So thanks a lot, Mike. But we'll see kind of what happens tonight, because I think if Mike does what Mike did on Monday, I mean, this could be anyone. I mean, this could be another blowout, right?
Yeah, exactly. So, hey, let's go with the tail of the tape. Let's go over to Jordan Meyer, aka the Laughing Assassin. I wish we had the mic tapped into there so we could at least hear a few laughs from him tonight. Play more of his vendor. I think that was Nick trying his best one, and that is definitely not how it goes,
in the background.
Buddy.
Yeah, can you do it? Can you do one, Will? Give us one.
I can't.
Yeah, you can.
No, I can't.
You're the best impersonator that we have. You can.
Well, not that laugh. Not that laugh. I can guarantee you on that one. But his location is South 94 Bistro. Been playing for 18 plus years. His average currently is a 4.58 with a 59.4 win rate, and throwing 180. Was that Bavaria? 03 19 gram barrels. So I know Jordan is 50-50, steel tip, soft tip. He dabbles in both. He kind of goes one each day, plays something different. So I don't know, man. I like his odds here tonight. He's got 6 8 marks, 26 9 marks. I know I went that a different way. 67 7 marks, and then 3 white horses as well. So he's got that slight edge on 9 marks, doesn't he?
He does. Yeah. As far as the power play goes, Jordan has that. For consistency purposes, I think Mike has that advantage. And we're going to see that in just a second as we head on over to Philly. Mike Sigall playing out of Scoots Bar, which is in Pittsburgh, even though his nickname is Philly, which I love to death. When you're from Philly and you leave that city, you take the name with you. I swear, it's part of it. H. Lazar is his vendor. He's been playing for 9+ years. Average is a 4.60, and that was raised tremendously the last time he played with a 5.04 NPR in the 4th place match to get to this match here. 60.9% win rate. He's throwing those super darts. Mike Sigall, 19-gram darts. And listen, last week he took out a good player from Missouri. This week, does he do the same thing? He has 21 9 marks, 71 7 marks, 95 marks in that 59 games played. So a few more 5 marks, 15 more 7 marks to go with just being slightly down in the 9 mark category. And I think that's where I say the consistency of those big 7 marks can come back to really help them in that regard.
Well, you just look at those tail of the tapes. It's 3 in favor of Mike, and the fact that he's got that 1 leg win on his side, the NPR on his side, and the 7 marks as well. Or 4 ahead in his favor. And then for Jordan, he's got 5 ahead on the 9 marks, 1 ahead on the 8 marks, and then 3 white horses to Mike's 0. So, I mean, this is just so tight knit, man. And look at Jordan, makes the early switch down to the 19s. But yeah, it's smart play indeed. I mean, 102, and there's Jeremy Lee to do the button pushing duties. And boy, what a jumpsuit he has here.
Yeah, he's definitely saved by the bell in this as the button pusher for sure. We just got to see if he's Zach or if he's Slater.
You wake up
that remains
in the morning, everything.
He looks a little bit more like Screech than the other two, but that's just old age, I think, is what it really does to him. But I'm excited to see how he does with the button pushing. Oh, I can do that to him because I think I might be seeing him in a couple of days. So he'll be able to get me back in person. But if you've never watched before, let's go over that format and specific rules for the CSC Challenger Series. It's a double elimination style tournament. This is for the king seat tonight. So both these players are on the winner's side of the bracket. The players will play a race to 9, best of 17 legs, all cricket, with a cork 3-dart count up to start the match. That's why Jordan's going first. The loser of the previous leg will start the next leg after that. And if either player is down 3 or more legs, they will continue to go first until the deficit is reduced to 2 legs. That's the PPD player advantage rule. And if we go the distance,
we go for speed.
The players will cork for start in that last leg decider.
Well, I don't know if you saw that from Jordan. First round, he had a big 5 mark, and he looked at it like it was a steel tip board, like he was looking for online darts. Like, what was that? Was that a 5 mark or was that a 7? I just can't tell.
You got to raise the flight up to show off to the camera.
It was just kind of interesting. It was like, what you doing there, bud?
There you go.
Well, you can see him making some aggressive plays here early, and we'll see how they settle in here. Mike's got the advantage where he's played on stream this year. If we haven't seen Jordan, right?
We have, because so we had both top 4 matches.
Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry, that's what I'm saying.
That being said, everything you might not have been here for one of them.
That's what I'm saying. I might have been. I think I was gone for that match. I think I was traveling.
No, I think what happened was I was gone for that match, so it's not memorable to you because you had to work with Nick.
That's it. Either way, this brain does not remember matches, but let me tell you, it'll remember other random things.
Well, word to your mama, Mike Sigall needs some 16s here.
Hey, word to your mama ham sandwich. That's what the
Word up
proper
to your mother
saying
ham
was
sandwich.
from-
I want to let you know I've seen Whose Line Is It Anyways.
It's just my favorite thing ever that he cut us off, did that horrible like intro to it just to respond to a comment
It was
from someone
absolutely
named Ham Sandwich.
So
the call of the century.
yeah, no, that was one of my worst moments on commentary, followed by this. Do you guys want to hear my impression of Will doing Jordan Meyer's laugh?
No,
What?
because
Boom goes the dynamite from Mike Sigall. Saved by the bell on that one.
Too bad I've not done an impression of his laugh, and you
I
have.
want to do an impression of you doing
look at
his laugh.
Just flights it out.
Eh, eh, eh.
Yeah, you're gonna do a East Coast accent. Yep, I know how this is gonna go.
leave
It
leave
was an
for
air
Nick
ball.
for a good swing and a miss.
Yeah, he could use a torpedo pat, and that would have been a strikeout. Jordan Meyer gets back control. 10-point lead heading to the 15s for Philly.
Yeah, tighten it first here.
Ooh, is this a thing? We got Greg Harrison saying Jordan has to beat Mike and avenge Bobby D's loss to Mike. Is there an avenge scenario here for Jordan Meyer that we haven't touched on yet?
I mean, a little bit. I know that Bobby and Jordan are kind of buddy. You know, they play a lot each other. Big 9 mark from Jordan there. So yeah, I assume so. Once kind of
Philly's going to rockabye baby those bowls.
He is, but Jordan's got the upper hand. 100 points his way. 1, 2, 3 does it. And he's got the 20s and 17. Should be clear to go.
Goes ahead and points first.
Well, you can't do that.
That round was wide open.
That was pretty open.
And Philly gets the point lead off of it. Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Jordan kind of smiles there going into the Aki, knowing, since that one coming makes the aggressive play, I would have been tempted to stay myself.
Oh, no.
Yeah, this could go here. It could bite him in the rear end. There's the double. Single 17 or the triple 20, and he gets it.
Got him.
Wow.
Mike Sigall. Philly gets leg number 1 on the board.
Ouch, if you're Jordan Meyer. That kind of stings as Mike steals one away. And
Ouchtown population, you, bro.
Because he wanted to, Nick. Leave him alone. Nothing wrong with a little gumdrop here and there, brother. You're welcome. You're welcome. I got Sean so good with that. Thank you. Sean's gonna be down and out for a good minute.
Never heard that terminology.
What did we call the girl in the orange last time? I can't remember.
Well, I forget now. It was an orange shirt lady? Is she wearing the same orange shirt?
Yes, I believe it.
Why would we not remember
orange shirt
that?
lady?
She's still back there.
She is.
She's
still rocking.
She teetered out last time. You know, she stopped being so excited about like halfway through the match because Philly was doing so much great. They're like, after a while, she's like, I'm tired of celebrating. So he wants to make sure you got to find that balance this evening of celebrating just the right amount. We did talk about this last time Sigall was on stream, the little rock back and forth that he has to his throw. Not something I would recommend to anyone else.
Well, Jordan goes short on the 16s, but Sigall's forced to the 16s himself. He's had success in that previous leg. That's kind of where he found the win, to be honest.
Well, we found a little bit of hope there. I'd say the Jordan showed him the win in that last leg, and I think Jordan would tell him that too.
The chat saying, wasn't it Hot Dog Lady?
No, that was what you got confused with, because we started
okay.
talking about Hot Dog Lady, who's a different person at Carrie's bar.
What a name.
I mean, don't pile up your entire plate in the view of the camera with hot dogs and then sit down at the table. I don't know what to tell you. It was at least 2 hot dogs.
Well, only 2. And the Mike's a little behind here, so only way to make it hurt is 9 of them.
Not enough.
Nope, not at all. Not at all. And this should be 1-1.
Well, hey,
This
there's
will
the
be
bowl.
1-1.
And I love the little fire that he gives. And that jumpsuit is something else, Jeremy.
Yeah, Jordan plays with a little fire, don't he? He plays with a little energy.
Yeah, it's crazy just how happy he is at all times when he's not throwing 3 darts. But as soon as he's throwing 3 darts, he is intense and focused.
Yep.
Until he grabs
That's
those
it.
darts from the board.
Once he steps off the hockey, he's laughing, having fun, steps right to it, and going to be more serious. Big 7 opener for Mike.
We know that Jordan threw those darts really weird. They were floating darts.
That was it. It was
Mike goes with a
from
Maloney double on dart 2.
He wants to jump out ahead.
Yeah, this is the first time. Thank you, our Yinza in the chat, Chris Marcijanik, reminding us that this is the first time we have seen Mike Sigall go first on our stream. Ever.
Yeah, that's very well
and he
said.
played an entire match.
You knew at some point it was going to happen, right?
Jason, it's not really a thing. These players become all haughty-taughty, and you can thank Jeremiah Millar for becoming the first and having someone like Brian Henry that is gracious enough to do that job. But we've seen a few button pushers throughout the seasons. It's always a good little fun extra. It's like having a personal chalker. I wonder. Ooh, I just got an emergency alert.
Yeah, Sean, nobody cares.
On my phone.
There could be a tornado next in. That's all right. Stay here.
Thunderstorm
commentate.
warning in effect for this area until 10 p.m. for destructive 80-mile-per-hour winds. Boom goes the dynamite. Take shelter in a sturdy building. I don't know if my house is that sturdy. Away from windows. There's no windows in here, that's for sure. So we're good. We're fine. No problem. Just, if like all of a sudden I'm gone, I probably died. So it wasn't just my power going out. Sydney, I don't even want to know the context of that whole situation. Vegetarian? What?
Well, Mike grabs the 15s onto the bowls. This very well could go back and forth. It
will. Yeah, I fully expect that to be the case.
I kind of wanted to go the whole way.
It will.
Just You're calling for it. 9-8.
Yeah, 9-8. Sigall. 4-2-5 there from Mike is enough to get the victory in leg number 3. Takes that 2-1 lead. Did you happen to see the as I was looking up stats today, I happened to catch Danny Baggish versus Kevin Schmidt stats from their play this week. Did you happen to catch that at all?
I did not.
So I have to talk about this real quick because again, it's another situation where you can just tell based on the numbers alone that it was strategy that got Danny through that match. He won 9-8. He averaged a 4.95 to Kevin Smith's 5.23. A 0.28 difference in average, and he still won 9-8.
Wow.
With over 200 more points still than Kevin Schmidt's total for the match. High ground.
That's it. High ground. High ground. Good call. Well, how about that? Kind of a bummer opener from each of our guys, but Jordan takes advantage.
Yeah, now that I'm done talking about Danny, these guys can start playing again. Sorry about that, gents.
They're gonna kick it in here in just a second. I guarantee you. Big 7.
Thanks, Dave. Well, boom goes the dynamite for the laughing assassin. You think he walked the line going,
He definitely didn't do that, Sean.
well, boom goes the dynamite right back for Phillies. My goodness.
Remember
That was
when
a
I
great
said
Woody
they're just about to
Woodpecker.
heat back up? Remember how I said it's about to heat back up?
Caleb McKinley letting us know that Bobby D's won his match. in that
Thank you
fifth,
for letting
sixth
us know.
spot against Randall Wisnant.
Alrighty, so
And then the two friends are taking on each other.
Mike
Hollanday
snags
and
the
Beck.
20s there. Yeah, good close.
Oh, Philly inside outside and just closes the 17s on dart 3. Jordan steps back. He's like, that wasn't really what I was expecting there. Yeah, that start in the last leg decider could sure do a lot. And James saying that Danny got that start. He goes, fine, I can hit the 18s too. Without knowing that Philly switched down to the 17s just because he missed outside on the 18s on the first two.
This is a great back and forth here. 6 answer. Jordan may just go, yeah, go for it. 1, 2, 3.
Tyler, keep your YouTube commenting to a minimum. How about them apples?
What up, Tyler $?
Oh my gosh. Keep your comments to a minimum too there, Nick.
Yeah, he
We
was
don't
talking
want to word
specifically
up to your
Nick.
mama.
Look at that from Jordan Meyer. Another big 7. They've raised it up together. You said it. They're about to take off.
It's like I know what I'm doing.
Or we just get lucky.
That's it. That's truly it. that is it. Yeah, that's it.
It's weird how often we're right when we say that good things are going to happen when great players are shooting. It's the best way to be right more often than not. Do you think Jeremy's just super excited for the last season of Stranger Things?
That's it. It's got to be. It's just ready for it.
All right, y'all. We're going to start with some lunges. All right, on 1, 2, 3, 4. Now jumping jacks. 2, 3, 4. I can see that being how Jeremy's video would go.
For context, everyone listening at home, in the background, I said Jeremy looks like he's dressed for an 80s VHS video. Sean then did the whole impersonation without giving that context.
Oh, they knew it. They knew what the context was. They could tell. 4-6-9 defeats the 4-6. I just realized he'll be doing lunges and squats because he's got to get up from that chair, go over and push that button. Which now would be a hilarious video to do aerobics for button pushers.
Well, let's see what Jordan does. This seems like a big round for him. Yeah, good 7 for him. Indeed. 76 points on the board.
See Jeremy's comment. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. I hope it's not live on at the bar, and that's why he keeps stopping every once in a while.
Let's see if Mike can swing it his way. Should be able to now. Yeah, what a big round. Once again.
That swinging has swung. Only 2 from Jordan. Can Mike fire in another 9er? He's calling from walkie-talkie. Boom goes the dynamite.
Yeah. Wow. Jordan just leans over, says something to the table, and, well, what can I do?
You throw a 7.
I mean, you could. Does it?
But you're
does
still
it
going
help?
second.
Not
No,
really.
you're going second. That doesn't help at all. You're still losing throwing a 7. Just 6, 7, 5 going first.
Have we
Those
addressed
were
the
the smartest
allegations yet, by
regards
the way?
I've seen in a while.
Have we
3
addressed
fat
the
singles right there was perfect. What allegations, Nick? Gosh, dang it.
the allegations that Ram took the fall on Monday just because Mike paid him to go knock out Don Stewart himself?
Ooh. Those are some
I have
pretty
not-
fierce allegations, buddy.
I have not heard those allegations, nor do I believe them.
We don't support match fixing here. We do support Mike Sigall getting a good win there. 5-8-2, 3-2 lead.
5-8-2. We'll support a 5-8-2 all day long. Unless you're Mike Maloney, and then they better be above 6.5s, you know, especially after the break. And that's where the flawed logic is, right? Danny Baggish is going to take out Don Stewart before Don Stewart is taken out by Ram Guevara. Potentially.
Oh, you said it. You said it out loud.
I might have paused for a reason. Oh God.
Nick started it. That's all I'm going to say. Brother, you forgetting.
Wow.
the-
Wow, we're live.
You keep forgetting I'm very good at this.
That picture is donuts, man.
Does anybody want a free tractor?
It was Duncan.
Oh, look at this moment for Mike. He swings it his way. What a huge 9 for him.
He's dunking his donuts. That's also a
Triple
Philly reference
dipped.
for you.
This could be a moment for him to make it 4-2 and get the first break.
Eric, forfeit. No, the first one. But the second one, I think
it was Dawn, wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't know. Jordan's off a little bit. We'll get that fixed for you here. Quick, fast, in a hurry. Philly with a big triple on dart 3. Huge close because that's a risky shot. Martin, I guess Nick won't fix it. It's fine. What? Nobody knows how cameras work. Not even the guy who invented it.
Mike gets the triple 15 first, double with the second. How about a single to take it 4-3 or 4-2, 5.80.
He's heating up. That is for sure.
Wow.
I just realized I even have an orange light in the background for Orange Shirt Girl. You're welcome.
It's just for her. You knew what she was going to wear.
She's even in the same chair. I really think that the Jordan 1s really make that outfit for Jeremy. The black version, obviously. The red version would be insane with that outfit.
I honestly expected the matching pants from Jordan for tonight's
only a 1 mark for Philly
for tonight's action. Yeah, only a 1 mark, but Jordan's thinking I need this leg here. I can't afford to let him go 5-2, and I would have gone back up. Let him have the 19s for right now.
Literally just reversed it. Ooh, I just heard a loud rumble out there. A little shake, maybe.
Came from the chair, huh?
Wow. How dare you? How dare you insinuate that I would do something like that? Ever.
Jordan, only 3 big singles. It closes the 19s, doesn't it? I mean, Sigall's got to open up. He does so with the first. Okay, so at least has the advantage with 11. But yeah, Jordan should be able to. He'll want a triple before he moves. He needs a triple at least. And he abandoned ship. Why would you do that?
That little jokester.
I guess I get.
Trick up
Maybe
the
you
sleeve.
think that's. I guess maybe you think that's going to be gone, but.
Ooh, if that last start would have gone in the triple, that would have been a dagger.
I kind of get it, and I don't. His concern for the 20s being gone, but at the same time, if you hit a big triple there, it kind of forces Sigall to maybe make a couple plays at it.
Every once in a while, Jordan throws a questionable, almost like without thought third dart. Like right there, he threw that last dart instead of just going to a different segment, thinking it through. He just tried to force it in the trip 17 after missing the first 2, and it cost him all 3. That being said, he's missing on the wires anyway and struggle bussing. You know, it's not all the time I can actually hear the wind outside my house, but I can hear that wind howling right now.
It's like you're in Kansas.
Yeah, and I actually have like hills and stuff here.
We have a few. Flint Hills.
Yeah, but you have
That's a
yeah,
little
but they
bit
have
further.
names. Like you have so few hills, they actually have their own names.
True. Good point. Good point. Well, what I this is where it all comes down to that one big play for Jordan.
Yeah.
And he took a swing and he missed. And now Sigall has this advantage where he's about to make this 5-2.
Mhm.
And once again, he's in this situation of can he just take off and run?
Ride, Philly, ride. Un más, por favor. There it is. Philly will take the 5-2 lead into the break. Getting a hoo, 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 hoo in the background from Orange Shirt Girl.
I'm sure that's exactly what she was saying. Folks, we'll have some ads for you. We'll be right back with the conclusion of this Division II KINGSEAT battle. Who's going to be guaranteed in that second position? We'll find out right after break.
Get snazzy with our April Dart of the Month and raffle. All Heroes Chizzy darts are 15% off all month long, including his latest Heroes Chizzy Series 3 with tons of barrel weights to choose from. You can automatically enter our raffle to win your choice of a Stick-It dart holder in the style Splash or Comic when you purchase our April Dart of the Month special. So, what are you waiting for? Don't forget, we ship internationally and you can find these darts at a2zdarts.com. Best of luck to everyone! Got a dartboard with shabby segments and worn out Sigall? Don't buy that brand new dartboard just yet. There's a much better solution. Knowing how and when to rotate your dartboard is an underrated practice many players neglect. Why rotate your dartboard? Although Sigall is self-healing, you can't prevent the damage that occurs over time with high-traffic segments like the treble 20. By rotating your dartboard, you can replace the 20 segment with a different segment that sees a lot less dart action. The damage gets distributed throughout all the segments, making your board last much longer. Decide how to rotate your dartboard. Whether you go clockwise or counterclockwise, be sure to stick with one method of rotating your board for consistent results. If you rotate it clockwise one time and then counterclockwise the next, you may be going back to a previously damaged segment instead of a fresh one. Return your board accessories back to your board once you've rotated it, starting with the number ring, and you're done. Dartboards are a big investment, so it's important to take good care of them. Regularly rotating your dartboard will help ensure you are throwing at a fresher 20 segment and will help make your dartboard last longer. Hope you found this video helpful, and we'll see you next time.
Let me tell you about A to Z Darts. We're a specialty dart store with over 10,000 different products. We create in-depth videos and blogs to help improve your game and showcase our products. We give helpful advice on how to practice darts, the fundamentals of form and mechanics, and how to make better decisions when purchasing your darting equipment. Whether you're brand new or a seasoned player, we try to provide fun and informative content. I'm Jen, the creative director for A to Z Darts. I've been playing for over 10 years, and I've traveled the world competing in and promoting the sport. This is Will. He runs our live streaming company, USA Darts, and travels the globe as well to broadcast major darting events and interview PDC players alike. You'll find over 2,000 different sets of darts on our website. Guessing right now you're pretty interested in our resources? Learn about form, throwing mechanics, practice routines, scoring and grouping, checkout methods, cricket strategy, and much more. Visit a-zdarts.com to take advantage of our blog or follow us on social media at azdarts today.
What are O-rings? Meet these little guys. O-rings are small rubber rings that you can place on your shaft thread so it won't come loose. Here are 4 easy methods to put on an O-ring. The tuck and roll. Hold your O-ring against the thread and with your fingers stretch it over the shaft. Simply roll it down and it's on. The knit and roll. In a similar fashion, use the point of a dart to stretch the O-ring over the threads like this and roll it down. The backslide. Place the O-ring over the back of the shaft and roll it down the entire length until it sits at the base. If the previous methods are too hard, you'll love the O-ring applicator tool. Fit the O-ring onto the top like so, then place the tool over the shaft and roll it down like you see here. This is hands down the simplest method and the one we recommend most. A fun alternative is L-Style's Gomu system. Put the small cap on your shaft and that's it. It's fast and easy, but each cap is one-time use, whereas O-rings are reusable and only $2 a pack. Secure your shafts today.
Test telephone switch to arm light on.
Switching command to internal. Fuel tank pressure. 9, 8. Ignition. Main stage. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Fuel tank pressure.
Back to our King Seat match here in division number 2. William Stewart, Sean Green, Nick DeShera. Although I think Sean may have to leave here in a second. We'll find out. But that's okay. Mild tornado in the area just next to his house. No big deal.
I have a tornado warning right now, and tornado confirmed on the ground in the next town over. So
I got a tornado warning. I've never dealt with it before. And I mean...
Well, I have. I'm from Indiana. Like, we're in Tornado Alley. Which is why you should know.
Are you?
In a weird,
Oh,
usually we don't get the actual like warnings and stuff.
You're talking to the guy from Kansas, and you're in tornado out of here.
I mean, you are too. I mean, don't act like
Tornado
you're in Oklahoma or something. Okay,
world.
calm down.
Hey, Oklahoma and Kansas are pretty much the same, bud. That's Nick. He enjoyed a nice little jaunt in between both.
It was a beautiful
folks.
bus ride.
Yeah, bus ride. That's what's funny. Anyway, here we go. Back to the match. Mike Sigall, 5-2 advantage here over Jordan Meyer in our King Seat match. Jordan's got a little bit of work to do. Currently, our MPRs sit at 4.49 for Mike and 3.85 for Jordan. So, honestly, a little bit of work to be done by both of our competitors. But, yeah, Jordan in particular, just averaging under a 4 is just not going to do here in the matchup.
As we get a boom goes the dynamite.
Yeah, and that's another
Sigall.
factor. Another factor here. 7-2 on the 9 marks in favor of Sigall. So big sway on the advantage in his favor.
I also think it's imperative to note that Jordan knows that he has not made this deep of a run the CSC before. He's done so many attempts. He is one of the truest definitions of a journeyman in the CSC. He's had his runs. He's gotten to some pretty decent bracket positions, but he knows that tonight's the win that matters so much. It would be his first finals appearance. I believe he's played all 8 seasons, including some of the original ones before that. So I think that's a little bit on his mind. I think he overamped at the beginning and is trying to calm down now.
I mean, it's got to happen right now.
Yeah, a little anxiety to play. There you go. Big 9.
Boom
First one.
goes the dynamite.
Okay, first time
Nice.
in a little while. Nick had way too much enthusiasm for that. I didn't like it.
You want
It
me?
was okay.
You want me to show you like a slightly less enthusiastic one?
No, I mean, don't do that to us.
Here's my impression of Will doing Jordan Meyer's laugh. I'm just kidding. Looks like Jordan Meyer will go ahead and make this 5-3, very likely from this scenario. And it's a step 1 of a multi-step process because the 5-2 has been a good score line this season, but a cursed score line the last, if you ask John Pilgrim.
See, he struggled on these bowls in a critical time, and he certainly doesn't want that to continue because it's cost him already in at least one leg. Could cost him here. Could cost him here, guys. We'll find out.
We've seen a leg get stolen from him at the tail end of it earlier. I mean, Mike Sigall, that's how he kind of started that run with momentum.
Look at this. He stepped up and then stopped and stepped back. So he's obviously was thinking about it, trying to get it off his mind. Big dart. Yeah, big darts. 509 as I think Sean will go ahead and run to the basement. That's probably a smart idea, Sean.
No, I think Jordan did what he needs to do more of in that very moment. What he needed to do there was go ahead, step off the line, reset yourself, and really fire those darts. And he didn't do that last time. He missed the bowl, hit a single 20, missed the last dart. And that's what cost him that leg getting stolen. If Jordan actually lets the mental kind of get back in line and really focuses when he needs to, that could absolutely get him back into this match, as both of these guys have the ability to win out from their position, knowing what their ceiling really is.
All right. Jordan tried to take his shot at the 20s. Didn't quite work out for him. So Mike will look to hammer down and take a look of his own. He does capitalize on the 19s. You can see the girl in the orange shirt just ooh in back there as Jordan looks to the 18s.
And Jordan's doing a pretty good fight back in this given moment on the 18s, but early advantage to Sigall because of that high ground position. We'll see how much advantage he tries to press, because I love that second dart. Normally I'd be like, oh, only shoot on the third, protect your 20s. But between the blockage of the dart and also just the fact that he's up 2 legs, make Jordan continue to feel the pressure. Great pressure darts and great execution there from Philly.
Yeah, that was a big round at the board for Philly. And you can see only a 5 there for Jordan. Not enough. Sigall can take the early look at the 17 if he so chooses. Does so. Yeah, it goes back up top. Clutch dart. Capitalizes on the triple. Extends out that lead to 110 plus, 113 to be exact.
We've seen it time and time tonight. Mike Sigall has been able to find his highest gear more than Jordan has. And this league right now, it's a 6 versus a 6. But this is the first time we've seen Mike Sigall do this tonight.
You know, that was an interesting move there from Jordan, but it was the only move he really had was to take his chance at the 20s after capitalizing on the 16s and 15s. And Mike played it perfectly, closes both onto the bull. Jordan's only option, and it's a little bit too much to ask. It should be 6-3.
Yeah, going to be a great position for Philly. Puts him at that John Park golden range, as Sean would be saying right now, with the 3 legs of distance between and 3 legs to the finish.
Yeah, misses it there, but he's got enough here. It's not going to matter.
Yeah, it's not going to matter unless he misses 3 more. And he's going to be feeling pretty comfortable with that position. It's 4-1 on the Bulls for Mike Sigall to go 6-3 in the match.
It was our first really good leg there until kind of whittled down at the end. But 5-2-1, 4-8-3. We'll take it. We'll take it as Philly will take a 6-3 advantage here in this one.
Now, Will, if you're Jordan right now, you know. Okay, if you're Jordan right now, if you're Jordan, you know you're having some fall offs in legs. You either start off really good and falling off the end, or starting off way too slow and coming back randomly. What are you trying to do to get that out of your system right now?
Honestly, focus on your game. He looks to be focusing on the board a lot. I mean, looking at the ground. Just occupy yourself, and then when you can step up there and do your work, do your work. Um, I mean, Mike's not throwing his back. He's I mean, he's 4.59 right now, so he's at his average where it should be. Jordan is at a 4.13. He's picked it up a little bit, but he knows what he's capable of. If he can rattle off a few back-to-back legs where it's a 5+, there you go. That's what you need. That is what you need right there. So maybe taking it dart for dart, but trying for a 5+ here in this one, just to make you state his presence. He's got 1 5+, and it was in leg number 8, 509.
Now we have seen a leg like this before as well, where Jordan gets early advantage, Philly absolutely not in the leg.
Yep.
But Jordan slows down to a crawl and lets Philly right back in. Is that what we might be seeing here?
I hope not. Yeah, Jordan's kind of gotten complacent, in the latter stages of a leg, and you can't do that. You just got to keep the throttle down. And has it been that? Yeah, it's been that the bulls he's kind of struggle on here and there, and the 16s and 15s have gone the way of Mike pretty easily. So,
this is the
and it's
shot
been big
too.
plays on the 17 as well. Here you go. Oh my God.
The shot was left. Jordan needed to trip the 20 on the last. He didn't. A 9 mark was needed. Even a 5 mark still would have gotten Philly the point lead and added a dart to Jordan's throw. But he's getting extra credit. And look, I think he's breaking Jordan's mental right now. I really do think that this is a frowning assassin.
Well, you can see he's not happy. He's struggling right now. Yeah, exactly. I mean, even Jeremy's he's not there no more from what it looks like.
He's sitting off to the side.
Maybe Jordan's like, yeah, I think that Jordan's like, hey, I just need to focus. I need to focus a little bit more.
Oh, and I definitely think that's a smart. Oh, we said that he was just getting a drink. Never mind.
Yeah,
he walks right back into frame on cue. But that is a serious thing too. As much as it's the CSC. We're here to have fun. We're here to have a bunch of people with signs and partying and chaos. There's also the other end of it of, hey, I'm playing a big match and I want to get this one for my sponsors, myself, my family, my friends.
Yeah.
And sometimes you need to resettle. I mean, we've seen it before, and right now Jordan just is seeing nothing but the down end of a Mike Sigall loaded barrel.
No, he's hoping. He's praying for some success, to be honest. Mike does take the win there, 4.58, right in line with his current average for the match. Yeah, and Jordan only a 2.71, just kind of a stinker there, but. Hey, there's room for improvement. I mean, you do it now. Hey, folks, how about this? We got Marla Turntine joining us in the chat. How's it going? Hope you're doing well, and hello to the rest of you. Big time numbers here for Wednesday night. 625. I'm seeing 600 plus.
Marla, this ain't no April Fool's joke. The A to Z Darts April Dart of the Month is here. Enjoy 15% off all Harrow's Chizzy darts. Plus, enter their special monthly raffle today. Just click the banner on their homepage at a-zdarts.com. That is a-zdarts.com.
Well, great cue in there, Nick. That was fantastic. Good job, Jordan. Good opener. Exactly what he needed. A good 7. Mike having to shift over.
And Philly, I mean, we talked about this a little bit in his top 4 match, but one of the things that's very important to know is I remember I did an interview with him right before the invitational shootout this last go around, and he mentioned that he had some rough stuff going on in life and that things haven't been going the best, and he felt like his darts were kind of a reflection of that. Well, in the last couple of months, things have been going great for him. He gets that big 15K win. He gets the life stuff settled into place. The darts are clearly showing that the stress is off his own shoulders and his other avenues of his life, and that's another reason why we're seeing the success out of him as of late.
Hey, look at Sean.
Hey, guys. How we doing?
We're doing all right. Doing all right.
Yeah.
We're 7-3 here, as you can see.
Yeah, that's not a
Jordan
good
has
spot.
a chance. No, Jordan.
Yeah,
Jordan has a chance though. He's got a chance to rattle off a leg or two.
I mean, I guess so. Still not a good spot. Just overall, it's I mean, you know how this goes. It's really tough to come back in this format. You can only give up 2 clear legs now, and eventually, when he makes a 7-5, Mike's going to be going first again if that's the case.
This starting to have conversations mid play here.
He's probably making fun of his button pusher's outfit while his button pusher's not there.
Could be it.
Probably the likeliest of scenarios, to be honest.
Yeah, Jordan going to step back once again. Knows that he'll want to shut down these 16s.
Yeah, I don't know why he keeps stepping back. It's weird, huh?
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, there's one guy who didn't clap for Jordan back there.
We got our backup quarterback / stunt double, TJ Stout, in the chat for CJ Stroud from the San Antonio stream we saw not too long ago. And the
That was
Jordan
cool.
we got.
He threw the dart up in the air and actually saw it on the camera of the dartboard.
Do you not normally see the dart hit the dartboard?
No. Like he threw it up in the air after he threw all 3 darts. Like he was coming back from the line.
Yeah.
And you caught a glimpse of it, like come up in the
He
camera.
does
real
that
quick.
from time to time. Give a little chuck up anyway.
Philly.
That is a coffin shot.
On a leg that
That's a
he had
huge
no
one.
right to win. From the position that Jordan's in, he has no right to win it. And now Jordan has to hit 4 bowls. Should have never been in the scenario.
Oh,
Not
and
at all.
just outside. Yeah,
Not at all.
8-3
Should have
now.
not been in this scenario.
This is the 3rd leg where Jordan's been well in front of the start that Mike has come back to win at the end. And these are the legs you just simply can't do. And that's how you know something's off with the mental, because you got yourself into a good position and then falling off at the wrong points.
Once again, did not see this going this route, but we said that. Who knows how this one goes? It very well could go the distance, and it very well could be kind of like Monday night right now. This is exactly like Monday night.
That's Monday Night 2.0. I don't think it's going to finish the same. Not sure, of course. Especially that last leg that could have gone either direction. Ended up definitely heavily working out in Mike's favor, of course. But it's hard to stay focused up 8-3.
Yeah, it is.
Not even just focus. Mike's feeling it because he knows how close he is to making his first finals appearance in CSC, and that still means something on its own, especially when you're trying to back up the 15K solo win and say, look, I'm on a streak. It wasn't just one good day.
Well, boom goes the dynamite. All right, he can focus.
Hey-o. Number 9 for him.
He has 9. He has 9ers of 9s. 9ers.
Yep, exactly it.
You take 2 of that, by the way.
We'll use the first.
Well, unlike Will's darts selling out, this ain't no April Fool's joke. The A to Z Darts April Dart of the Month is here. Enjoy 50% off all Harrow's Chizzy darts. Plus, enter their special monthly raffle today. Just click the banner on their homepage at a-zdarts.com, and I hate you so much that you stole that joke.
Yep, he did. And you're welcome. Thanks folks. Sean, thanks for joining us. Appreciate you. I mean, it's not like you had a tornado through your house or anything, so no big deal.
NATOs. We had some NATOs just north of us. Yeah, I can.
All righty. Well, anyway, just a reminder too. This is all by darts.com. Our partners promoting darts. I guess we should flip that around. Partners promoting darts. Dartstoc.com is where you can get involved today. Check out the map. And well, there's another 9. That's number 10 for him tonight. Wow. But yeah, go ahead and go over to dartstoc.com. I can't stress it enough. You want to be involved in this, get involved so you can participate in October at the Tournament of Champions in Kansas City.
Yeah, check out that map. And that's all I'm going to say about that.
That's all I'm going to say about that.
The weirdest part is like we're supposed to have like red and yellow and orange on our radar right now. Boom goes the dynamite from Meyer. He looks like he's going to win this leg. And it's not really even raining at all outside. Like that's the creepiest part.
That means you're in the eye of the storm.
Yeah, not looking good.
For me or Jordan.
Exactly. I mean, he can win this leg, but he struggled on bulls all night. There you go. Okay. 5-5. That's what he's been needing. To be fair, that's our first. I'll say that's our first good leg of the night. 5-1-4, 5-5.
We have those two legs. Yeah, the 5s early, like 3, 4, 5.
We had a 5-8-4 and a 4-0.
Oh, it dropped off at the end. Okay.
I mean, leg number 8 was 5-0-9, 4-5-6, or 4-5-7. Leg number 4-8-3. This is our best leg of the night.
Well, it's 8-4 score line. And every time he throws 3 darts, he's turning back and saying something. It's one thing that's not going to happen. You won't get him down for too quick. And he's going to stay in this until he's out of it. And I don't mean that in a John Madden way. I mean that in like a tenacious way.
How did you finally just settle down and let everything go and say whatever happens and just roll with it? I think that's finally the moment of the match he's reached. Is like whatever happens, and it kind of settles you down and let you throw the darts you should have been throwing throughout the entire thing. There you go.
Yeah, Jordan almost has like an indefatigable personality where it's just relentless. It's tireless. He just keeps going. And boom goes the dynamite again for Philly.
Can you spell indefatigable?
Yeah, so it's INDE and then fatigue. Level. Thank you. I learned that word tonight.
Spelling bee. Can you use this, please?
What? You actually cut out on me.
Oh, I said, can you use it in a sentence, please?
I just did earlier.
Scripts. I know, but I was going scripts.
No, I get it, but it's too late.
You know what I'm saying? Come on now. The origin, please.
And I like how they ask like each question 10 times.
Exactly. Well, that's about it. More and more and more. And somehow those little kids get it every time. It's nuts. What is he doing? What kind of celebration is that?
He's just trying to distract.
Is that like climbing
not distract.
Climbing the mountain?
Not distract at all. Well, if he's climbing Everest, he's facing some dynamite along the way.
Oh, it feels like he's climbing a mountain right now with as much work as he's doing. Look at this effort from Jordan Meyer.
And remember, we're in Missouri, so mountains are kind of like hills there, like large hills.
No, they got some pretty big ones, brother. I don't know if you've been to the Ozarks.
I have not. It's on my list of things to do, though.
They got some pretty good views there.
Young man, I don't know the words well. I said, young man. But I can do the dance all day. And not just the YMCA part.
You had an opportunity to swing it there.
That swing was not swung.
Instead.
You know, most people would be concerned that their wife never texted them back after I said, "Are you okay?" After, confirmed tornadoes in her area. Not me. She's playing darts tonight, so I'm sure she's not looking at her phone.
Clip that real quick, everybody. Send it to Megan.
Hope she's okay, but, not worried.
All right, Jordan needs the 2. That's kind of a tough dart here. You see him work over. Yeah,
I like it.
A smart play. That is a brilliant play there. Go ahead and go down, and it may give him a chance to play it here. So
you can go at the bowl here.
Take a look at the double.
Yep.
Well off, but I mean, it kind of kicked off the barrel, and that's why. Like I said, that's such a tough dart to work around.
Oh, man. And Philly's going to make this difficult, isn't he?
He always does on these bowls, doesn't he?
Jordan says, what's difficult?
This is a little bit
problem.
difficult.
This is a problem now.
If he goes double again, then he gets the look, but needs the double with the first.
Oh, that is so close.
It almost does. Oh my!
And now he is running.
I tell you to them, Dr. Peppers. Jordan likes that, man. Camaraderie.
It's easier now.
Play, but it's easier on Sigall. Single bowl now. Yep, and we've seen him do this exact play once.
You blew it. Sorry. One of his friends probably said that too. So
once again, Jordan struggles here.
Ooh,
oh
okay.
my! By the hair on the chinny chin chin.
And he doesn't have a lot of hair anywhere. That was way closer again than it should have been, right? And that's been the problem tonight. The legs that Jordan should be making easy, he's making difficult, and the legs that he's making difficult, he's losing.
That is exactly it. He's had a few of those legs where it should be easy to gather, and instead, maybe they've went Mike's way, and he's just kind of he's made it difficult on himself.
Well, that'll do.
Yep. Once again, that's a great start, but he's done this before. You just got to run with that start. And Mike will go up. No, he stayed down for the 9.
Boom goes the dynamite.
Right?
Does he have 12?
He's got 13 now. 13-4 on the 9 marks. Unreal. And especially since Mike has had 21 on the season. And how many of those came in our last stream match? Yeah, I mean, I know it's about
Yep.
10.
Yeah, it was a lot. He's thrown his best the last 2 weeks, which is what you need to do in the CSC Challenger Series if you're just surviving and advancing moving forward that way.
It is. I mean, 4.65 for Mike right now compared to a 4.15 for Jordan. So you can see he's doing exactly what he wants to do. And Jordan just going and taking a walk here after throwing a single one, knows that this is getting tougher and tougher and tougher as he goes along.
If he misses this dart, he shouldn't boot, scoot, and boogie again. Just stay there.
Oh.
Only averages another 20.
He may be asking Jeremy, does he know what love is? Because right now he is not finding it on this dartboard.
Well, he wants you to know.
He wants him to show him, I guess.
Oh, that's the words?
That didn't work out as well as I planned it, but it worked out. Yeah, that's down and out for Jordan, I'm afraid.
I feel bad because Nick got a little taste of doing commentary tonight, and so he's still not shutting up in our headset, even though he's not live anywhere else. He's making some good statements too.
But that was a great play by Sigall. I mean, go ahead and point it up, forcing a 9 from Jordan, and I mean he comes up with a 7, but it's not here. Mike did enough in that previous round where Jordan did not. So, yeah, makes the play early and goes to the 15, right back to a scoring wedge. 19s or 17s. What are you going to go? I think 19s because of the advantage. Yep.
Good call.
And he's hit it consecutively all night.
Jordan going to go to the 16s. Needs a lot. It is his throw, but right now this throw has been stolen from Sigall. He can coffin shot right here if he wants to. Not going to be able to. Going to go back to 19s to point a little bit more. And that's a little bit of a slip. Jordan's got to take an opportunity here on these slips. Especially now.
Can't afford not to.
No more room for error. I'm okay with the switch over. Especially after the block on dart 1. And Kyle, because he has a button pusher. You don't need to hit the buttons. Nobody got time for that. Although that being said, we've never had a champion that's had a button pusher, have we?
I don't believe so.
I don't believe so either. I believe that'll do, though.
I believe Kenny Doyle used an elf.
This
That
is
doesn't count.
Down to the Bulls for Mike for 9-5.
Jordan's going to find himself in the 3rd place spot. But Mike for the king seat. And the best chance at the $2,500 first place prize. You can see Philly's in the background. Well, Pittsburgh's in the background rooting for Philly. Philly's in the foreground. And Philly gets it done. And look at the eruption. Even from the back of the bar, you can see that. And you can see all of Jordan's supporters clapping.
Yeah, back-to-back great performances from Mike. 4.70 here in this one, and 13.9 marks gets him the win. 9-5 over Jordan Meyer, and
Wow,
he's gonna be a tough one to beat on that KINGSEAT spot, man. Wow, I mean, 2 statement performances here from Mike and the 2 streams that we've had him on.
Yeah, 100%. He now steps into a position where there's 4 guys left after Brett Hollanday has dispatched his good friend Corey Beck in that 5th, 6th spot. So we do have a defending champion still left in this thing, and Brett Hollanday, or a past champion. We have Bobby Dees, who honestly got the short end of the stick as far as how well Philly played against him. And then Jordan Meyer left with Philly. That's a tough 4 players remaining. And I think it's 4 players remaining that we picked probably at the beginning of the season as some really good choices for this Division II season.
I agree with you. I agree with you. I mean, it's shaped up pretty nicely here in this Division Two battle, and I mean, just once again, what a display from Mike to put himself as the kind of the really one to beat here. And congrats to Jordan for making the run. He's going to head to that third place spot, and potentially we'll see him back in the finals where he'll make another attempt at it. But hey,
yeah, let's not get too sad here. He's still guaranteed at least $1,000.
yeah, exactly.
So
Exactly. Still taking home a good chunk of money. So he'll be happy with that one. I'm sure of it.
But yeah, it's going to be a great battle next week for that fourth place spot. Brett Hollanday, Bobby Dees Jr. will be that matchup. And I'm looking forward to it, man. But Monday we have another great battle for you as for Division I. I can't wait for that battle. It's been a great one tonight. A lot of these matches this season have, like, some of them have been close, but more of them have been kind of around the scoreline, which is kind of interesting. Different.
Yeah, it is. It is a little bit different, but you know what? Hey, we're gonna take them and go with it. I mean, you know, we've had a lot of great distance battles here on our streams, and you know, every once in a while we're gonna get shaken up a little 9-3 action, 9-4, 9-5, whatever it may be. But hey, another exciting one Monday night.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a brilliant matchup, featuring, of course, you know, Donnie Stewart and Danny Baggish. I mean, you knew that, Will, right?
Yeah, exactly.
The ghost versus the
Don
gambler.
Stewart, Danny Baggish. No, it should be a good one because Dante has been playing pretty well of late. So
He has. Danny has had his number.
Yep, he has. Yeah, so that one's kind of who knows? Another who knows kind of battle. Tune in Monday 9 p.m. Central Time right here on USC, as well as Partners Promoting Darts. And don't forget, dartstoc.com is where you can get involved in this program. And thanks for joining us once again from all of us here at Partners Promoting Darts. William Stewart, Sean Green, Nick Teixeira. We'll see you next time.
Hope none of these tornadoes take me down.